Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to tonight's edition, 2026. Your best friend Ben, the Benjamin Adventures, hashtag self-change world revival. I'm so glad you're here. I cannot believe that it is the time for us to meet again. I cannot believe Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you're watching from, that it's time for us to start and begin a new year. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely amazing. Do you hear me? Absolutely amazing. Listen, I want everybody to be so proud of yourself that we have made it this far, that we have decided to make some differences, make some not challenges, because there's plenty of challenges, make some different moves in our life. And I am here to tell you that I am grateful for you. I am happy you're here. I'm happy that you have chose to kind of tune in with me a little bit tonight. Listen, I love you all and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Listen to me. So tonight, what I want to do is I want to discuss a few things. And one thing I want to discuss is this. The first things first is, you know what, so many of you all know I'm a life coach, and what I do for a living is I like to sit around and, make people's life better, right? That's what I want to do, is to sit around and make people's life better. Not really. What I really want to do is to make sure I sit around and go after people to help them understand that they also can become better and be better every single day, every moment, because every moment is new. Every breath is new. Listen, I want you all to stay with me for a little bit because I'm going to talk just a little bit about something, and then we're going to kind of open up a little bit to see which way we're going and what we're doing. The first thing, breath is new. Listen, all right, I got that down. Sorry. Just all right, a little bit about something, and then we're going to kind of open up a little bit to see which way we're going. Okay, I think I'm here. All right. You guys are hearing me okay? All right, I think I'm here. Listen. So what I want to talk to you about tonight is, so I don't know about a lot of you all, but I do have, in February, the first week of February, we are opening up three different types of give back, if you would, to the community, to the people that have watched and this and that. Three different types of courses, if you would. They're one class. There's three classes. One class per week you can sign up for, but it's going to be a 3-week session, so you get 3 classes that we are encouraging you to sign up for. But these are I don't want to say free, because you don't appreciate things when things are free. So I want you to understand what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, you don't want to miss these courses, because they're going to sign up, they're going to fill up fast. 12 places, 3 different courses, so there's 36 spots. Find you a spot somewhere and bring yourself into that, because you are not going to want to miss that. All right, so what I want to go ahead and jump into tonight is this. I want to jump into this, and I want everybody to understand. So many of you all have said to me, hey, I've noticed you have a new, I have noticed that you have a new hashtag. What does your new hashtag mean? What does your new hashtag mean? All right, well, I'm going to tell you what it means. Let me just help you with that. What my new hashtag means is this: Self-Change World Revival. All right? Self-Change World Revival. To me, that's a belief in the real change that the world, it don't start with systems, governments, movements. It starts with the individual. Self-Change World Revival. Stay with me just a little bit, because we're going to take it down in just a little bit. Okay, so what I need you to understand and to see is, self means me. Self is you. Self is anything beyond. It's yourself. All right? Myself, yourself, everybody's self. All right? Change, we all know what change means, right? Yeah. I think so. Okay. And so no one's okay. So world is everything around us, everything that we can't do anything except do our part. All right. So the world around us is going and moseying and going and just following itself. But revival means to revive oneself. Revival means to start over from fresh and become better. Revival means so many things. But unfortunately, on the church side of life, they took that. And it's great, because I understand what revival means. I know that. But revival starts within. So follow me. Self-change world revival. Self-change is not selfish. Self-change is strategic. World revival does not begin with noise, and it doesn't begin with things around. It begins with inner work, truth, responsibilities. Stay with me. And courage. Self-change takes courage. So when you ask me, Ben, what does self-change world revival mean? I'm not changing your best friend, Ben. All right? I'm only simply putting this out there because I don't want you to miss. What I'm changing is I'm adding to because it's important. When I change, you change. And we create a ripple effect that makes the world a better place. Remember? So this hashtag simply says it is personal accountability. This hashtag that I share with you is breaking generational patterns. I don't know about you all, but some of y'all need to see it for what it is. Break those generational patterns. It also is, guess what? It's choosing growth over comfort. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of sitting around and being this same little person that, guess what? Nothing. I'm tired of being this same person that's sitting around, nothing's changing, nothing's happening. So I'm going to choose growth over comfort and then living intentionally so others are inspired to do the same. Hashtag self-change world revival. We have to start with ourselves. The only way you sit back and you watch the news, you sit back and you do all the things, and you always, I'm going to pray, I'm going to do this. But let me tell you something. Until you're ready to change and make a difference, and you are the only one that can do it, self-change, world revival. Change everything around you. Change everything around you. I change, you change, we change, the world revives, our self revives. If I change and become a better person and see things differently, so do you. Because I'm not going to impact you negatively. So you know what? Right now, what I want you to do is I want you to just take a little breath. I want you to slow down a little bit because this is not going to be a regular live. This is going to be a little bit of a slower evening. Because I can get on here and I can talk and I can be crazy and I can share all the stuff and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I want you to sit down and I want you to take a deep breath in. And when you take that deep breath in, I want you to understand, I want that breath to do something different than every other breath that I've taken today. I want that breath that I take in, I want it to be something encouraging. I want it to be something that means something. I want it to be the difference. Give me that spark. So right now, right here, you're not here by accident. This is going to be kind of sort of like a session we do together one-on-one. Out there for everyone to see. We don't gather here by accident. You don't come across my videos by accident. All right? We don't gather and figure things out. We don't see these things because the world is perfect around us. Many of us know the world is hurting. And the only way, I'm no scholar, the only way that I know that I can change the world is when I change it myself. The world is hurting. We have got to come together and see the hurt that's going on in the world. And before God and the universe changes things around us, the world around us, he starts with us. The universe starts with us. God starts with us. He starts changing something within us. Self-change world revival. All right? So what we have to start doing is we have got to become better, and we've got to start seeing where we have to do the work. All right? So what we do is we have to surrender to a change. We have to surrender to know that we are not where we need to be. We need to be grateful knowing that we're going somewhere better. I'm your best friend, Ben, so I'm just kind of keeping it real for a little bit, all right? So in this moment, right now, in this moment, 2026, January the 6th, we have to realize, you know what? I'm going to stop trying to fix everybody else, and I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to allow the universe to work on me. I'm going to allow God to work on me. I'm going to allow myself, my soul man, to help me become better. It's time to pump the brakes and let happen what needs to happen, what we deserve. Okay? If revival is coming, it doesn't start in the streets. Self-change, world revival, self-change. I change, you change. Ripple effect across the world. Revival, better, make things better, begin again, start better. Listen to me. Listen, it doesn't start in the streets. It doesn't start in the news. It not in the noise that you hear. It starts with your own heart. It starts with your own heart, and you have to see that to become better in 2026, we have to see the need that we have for ourselves. We have to look after ourselves. We have to self-change before the world revives. So why did I do a hashtag self-change world revival? Because your best friend Ben here is trying to make it as easy as I can to help you understand that when I change, you change. The ripple effect for the world. How much better would it be if you were nicer to your wife this morning and she was nice to you? How much better, instead of snapping to your kid this morning, you were nice to that kid and the kid was happy to be there? How much nicer would it be to work on yourself to help everything's better? It does not start in the streets. The world is not going to do it for you. So 2026 is the time for us to understand and know we have got to start now. We got to start now. Y'all acting like y'all don't even know. I don't even know what my Facebook page is. I got to make sure everything's going good over here. You got to start now. Hey, Rose, I see you. There you are. Hey, John. Hey. What I'm talking about is self-change world revival and why I've decided. Like I don't even know my Facebook page. This thing right here is being too much. This thing's being too much for me. What I'm talking about is self-change world revival and what that means. You know, and sometimes we have to break it down. So tonight, we choose self-change. We're going to stop trying to fix everybody else. Because I can fix a lot of people. But sometimes I can't even sweep her on my doorstep. Sometimes I can fix everything about everybody, but I can't do it for myself. So when you have a friend like me, like your best friend Ben, and the Benjamin Avengers, and we talk about self-change world revival, guess what? I catch that. I catch you, and you look at it, and you say, what are you talking about? What is Ben talking about? We're going to start laying down the labels, all right? We're going to stop feeling that we're so alone in the world, and the world's against us. And we're going to look past our failures, and we're going to make sure we understand that those failures are there that's tested and taught us how to become better. Listen, when we get to that place and we understand that the only thing we do is get better, y'all, listen to me. This is not a session about me fixing you. This is not a session about how can we fix each other. This is not a session about whatever may be going on in your own world, all right? Hey, Rose, I'm glad to see you. What this is a session is an awareness session. An awareness session. This is a session that I have taken out of my day. I have Googled, I have sat down, I have made notes, and I said, Ben, why did you make self-change world revival such a big thing? I said, I'm going to tell you why. Because it's time for us to understand the little bit that I change TikTok, the little bit that you change Instagram only means it's going to be better. It's going to be better. This is not anything outside of your needs to change. This is something that you need for your life to shift. We need this in our life to shift. So many people I know are tired of the everyday thing. But it's 2026, and us as humans, human beings, flesh and blood, we like to know, it's New Year's. We're making no resolutions. We are here to prevail. We are here to make something new, and that's what we're doing. So importantly, tonight, I've given you all 6 days almost. 6 days to understand that I'm gonna get in there and get a hold of y'all. A free coaching session to meet with you to understand that nothing outside of your needs to change of you yourself needs to change first for your life to change. Y'all. This is something that is so important to me. Because a few years back when I realized that, I'm just trucking through life and my years are turning and the pages are going fast and I'm on the other side of that hill. You know what happened? I realized that this is the only life I got. And I want to make sure I have a purpose. I want to make sure that when I'm gone, that somebody says, man, I'm glad that Ben shared that one night about I got better because he changed something inside. He done some changing inside his own person, and that affected me. That affected me. So what part of your life feels out of alignment right now? What do you feel like you keep hitting your head up against a wall about right now? We all know, we all see it, we all feel it. We have to realize that the things that we want to change, guess what? We just do it. We just work on it and do it. So when you watch this, I want to make sure that you understand that, some things you need to say out loud to yourself. Some things you need to say out loud to yourself. Hashtag self-change world revival. You want your world to get better. You want your family to become better. Work on yourself. Work on yourself, TikTok. Listen, in a session, I just can't be this free with my words. But here on social media, I can share as much as I want. And let me tell you something. Work on yourself if you want your family to become better. Work on some changes that you know you need to change. Today is not about belief systems and what happened and what is and all that. It's not about personal responsibilities. It's not about awareness and choice and whether you want to call it God or purpose or intuition and inner wisdom. We got to listen. It's about figuring out what we have to do. What feels heavy in your heart? Why do you feel stuck where you are right now? Why do you feel stuck where you are right now? Why? Well, circumstances. You want your circumstances to change, right? You want the people around you and your workmates to change. You want your motivation to show up and step up and help you become better. Just stop. Because you know why? You keep waiting for that. We keep waiting because I want my circumstances to change, God, every day. If this person don't come in today, it's going to be better. If I don't feel like I'm so aggravated with this person, it's going to be better. If this person said this, I'm going to... If Mark over here, guess what? If Mark is not so smart mouth with me. If Malia over here is a little nicer to me. If this person, if that person, if the coffee shop person is nicer. In the morning when I wake up and it's just like I'm ready to go. I just want to be sparked, to be full of energy. Y'all, the real change starts, self-change starts when we respond differently even when nothing else changes. When nothing else changes, you change. You can't blame these circumstances around you. You can't blame there's no motivation. You can't blame I'm tired every day. You can't do it. It's a not blame. It's about the power to change. And in 2026, if you don't think you can change, you crazy. What are you giving your power away to? Where are you dropping the ball to your power you trying to give away? It's in your thoughts. It's in your actions. It's in your words. It's on your wish list, on your vision board. What is one shift that you can change internally that changes everything? Something that changes everything. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to wrap it up. Self-change. World revival. Self-change. World revival. Let me tell you something. When it's getting good, I don't need nobody to be trying to bother us. Nobody. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. I don't need anybody that needs to hear something to miss it. Self-change is what you can do for yourself. Changing is anything you want to do to become better. Yourself is the most important thing that there is out there. Yourself will be there for you from the beginning to the end. Yourself. The only way things will get better in your life is yourself. Again, change is to make anything better. Change is to make a difference. Change is to be something that only you can be. And my prayer is to for people, for my friends, for peers, that people that come across me on these videos to understand that you deserve, you are worthy, you deserve everything. Everything and better than what you even have. But sometimes we have to change for the world around us to become better. For the world around us to revive. Y'all, when I started talking about this tonight, I'm just going to tell you this. It really resonated with me, and I could share this over and over and over. But, you know, until I realized that it was time for me to sit back, until I realized that I was not doing exactly what I was supposed to do TikTok, I was just wandering. I was just wandering through. Matter of fact, I was sitting here before I really knew what I was doing, sitting here behind this desk thinking somebody is going to hear this. Somebody's going to come over and like, hey, thank you, Ben. Hey, this, hey, this. Only to realize that now I have understood I will take my own torch. I will carry that torch and help everybody understand. You want your world to be better. Work on yourself. That's good, y'all. That's good. You know, I have sessions that I do, you know, one-on-one. We do group sessions. We do live events. We do so many things that we do at Intuitive Precepts. Tonight is just something that was heavy on my heart, and I want to make sure that people understand if you want your life to be better, just work on yourself. The bad things of your life that just attach themselves to you and drag you and just all the negative stuff. When you start changing yourself, these bad news bears, bad news people, the crap behind you that you've been dragging for years, they start falling off. The bad thoughts, the negative thoughts, the things that just wear you down, the generational curses and the chains that you carry, they start falling off because negative stuff don't like positive. And when you start changing, nothing likes the new you. I mean, matter of fact, we don't even like the new you. I don't even like the new me sometimes. But I challenge you. I'm not in a coaching session, so I can challenge you. As life coaches, we don't challenge. Work on it. Tomorrow, as you're sitting down or you going throughout your day, what I want you to do is just hit a moment's notice here and there. If something's weird and something happens, I want you to, before you spout off, before you bite somebody's neck off, before you realize you want to kill somebody, guess what I want you to do? I want you to be like, hashtag self-change, world revival. And when you change your response, your own personal response, self-change, did something better or a different something, in the world and the people around you, it's incredible. Listen, I love you all. I appreciate you all. I believe, let me say this, I am your best friend, Ben. This is the Benjamin Adventures. On Thursday, January the 29th, we're going to have a live in-person event. And also on January the 29th and January the 30th, we're going to have 2 events this month. We're going to have a live event at, I think, 6:30 on Thursday night, the 29th. And then on the 30th, we're going to have a lunchtime, maybe 12 to 1. We haven't really got that number down yet. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold some sign-ups for those courses that are coming about being alone, about feeling like you're facing the world by yourself, about labels that you've put on yourself, labels that people have put on you, okay, about failures, that you are allowing to beat you down and carry you through this world like you nothing else, but you got to see those failures for winning. For win, win, win. So we're going to talk about those 3 courses. January 29th, January 30th, 2 live events in person. To sign up for those courses that start in the first week of February. You can email us, you can message us, you can do all the things. Get your spots. They're limited to 12 spots. You don't want to miss this because it's going to build into something else. It's going to build to something else, and it's going to be good. Listen, I encourage you to keep up the good work that you have started from January 1, 2026. I encourage you. I appreciate you. I'm thankful that you share space with me, and I'm thankful I feel where you are. I just feel the good energy of vibes of people around, and it's really, really incredible. It's really incredible. This talk, these cameras, these lights, all of this jazz, it don't mean nothing to me. I'm not a social media influencer. I'm not trying to get big in whatever they do on this stuff. I'm not. My real job is behind the chair. My real job is one-on-one, face-to-face, behind a Zoom call, behind everybody that gets better. That's what I'm at. This is just something for fun. Something to help people beyond my reach. I appreciate you. I thank you so much for sharing time with me. I'm so, so, so grateful for you. I want you to know that things are only going to get better because we're only going to, guess what? Change more. And when we realize we can change right now, that's good, right? You can change because you want to. That's what's up. Listen, I love you all and appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ben. This is the Benjamin Adventures. I am your best friend, Ben. And I want you to make sure you understand this. Watch for everything. Hashtag self-change world revival. Until next time, I love you and appreciate you. I will see you again. Facebook. Until Thursday, if you need anything, we're here. Reach out to us. We will see you then. Love, peace, power from within.